The Olympic Games. It's almost like one massive sporting movie with a runtime of 2 weeks, but a cultural impact that lasts a lifetime. And just like any other movie, this one has its fair share of protagonists and storylines. For starters, we have the hometown hero, the poster boy, if you like.
LeBron James l'appelle l'extraterrestre, le français Victor Wembanyama.
Maybe the greatest prospect in the history of team sports.
Every hero needs a pantomime villain to go against though, right?
He betrayed an entire country, sneaked the president of France.
Est-ce que c'est l'un des matchs les plus difficiles
I'm not talking in French.
Then you have the antagonist, who low-key started this whole storyline in the first place.
The thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what?
Now, what kind of movie would this be without a redemption arc?
Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me.
Redemption does not come easy though, especially when up against an all-time great on their last dance.
3-time Olympic gold medalist Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has announced she'll be retiring.
But the passing of the torch has to happen at some point.
Who's taking the torch? Who's going to carry American tennis for the women forward?
I mean, records are there to be broken, right?
This would be a new world record. Oh, yes!
And eventually, it's time for the next generation to continue the legacy of those that came before them.
Seeing those similarities within us, I'm like, wow, I look like my dad there. Like, whoa, that was a little too feisty.
Here on Oko TV, we will be following all of these storylines in the build-up to the Games. The focus of today's episode is all-time great Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. For the first century of the Olympic Games, the USA men and women were dominant in the competition's flagship event, the 100 meters, winning 25 of the first 42 available gold medals. However, 2008 marked the beginning of a new era of sprinting.
They get away first time. Usain Bolt streaking away from the field. It's going to be gold for Jamaica. That is superb.
And here comes Fraser. And Fraser of Jamaica running away from the field to win it.
Jamaica 48 hours ago had never had a 100-meter champion, male or female. Now they have both.
Usain Bolt, 2 clear meters. Tyson Gay in second place. And in third place, the Suffolk
9.58! Smashing the world record. Unbelievable!
But Shelly-Ann Fraser is holding on. Shelly-Ann Fraser, but Stewart tips the line. Shelly-Ann Fraser just gets there first.
The Jamaicans have totally brought this world championship to life.
Here comes Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt storming through. He takes it again. Blake gets the silver. 9.64. But Fraser-Pryce on the near side. The Olympic champion defends. She defends the title. But Jamaica reigns supreme in the sprints, men and women.
But here comes Usain Bolt. Gatlin's on his shoulder. Bolt wins it. Gatlin in second. Well, look at Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce now coming through the field. Still Gardner in second place. And it's all over about. It's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
And the Jamaican party will continue in earnest tonight, just as it did yesterday for Usain Bolt. She's made it a male-female double once again.
Bolt gets out pretty well, so does Rogers. Gatlin at the bottom, and here comes Usain Bolt, and Bolt gets it! He's saved his title! He's saved his reputation! He may have even saved his sport!
This is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce who's going to retain her title. Daphne Sippers is going to take second place.
A double up there with obviously Usain Bolt for the Jamaicans in the 100.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Usain Bolt led the way as Jamaica overtook the United States as the most dominant sprinting nation on the planet. They both saw the Olympic Games of Rio 2016 as an opportunity to secure their respective statuses as the greatest sprinters of all time. However, due to injury, it was uncertain whether either of them would even make it to Rio.
You got your back against the wall. When everything starts to heat, it's on you, 'cause you promised not to fall. Didn't you? Promise not to fall.
Clearly well, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, perhaps not one of her better stops. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has just left guard against the wind. But how slow, that's the only way to use really, was Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
So we finally struck the line. But there's another heart beating here, and it's mine, 'cause you promised not to fall.
Achievements of all time, if not the very greatest. And it's Thompson who's going to become the Olympic champion. She's beaten the Queen.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the defending champion, has won this title for Jamaica 3 times. She'll be watching on, I'm sure. We wish her well with the birth of her first child.
Oh, but Tori Bluey on the line. But on the outside in lane number 8, Justin Gatlin is the world champion here in London.
Usain Bolt is limping down the track. It hasn't ended as he would have liked. He knew it was time to retire.
With Usain Bolt's retirement, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's pregnancy, and the USA winning gold in both the men's and women's 100 meters for the first time since 2005, it was feared that Jamaica's reign at the top of sprinting was coming to an end. Many believed that Fraser-Pryce had in fact retired by going on maternity leave at the age of 30, but she would return to the track just 9 months after giving birth with a point to prove.
Back like Jordan, we're in the 4-5. It ain't to play games with you, it's to aim at you, probably maim you. If I owe you, I'm blowing you to smithereens. Cocksucker, take one for your team, and I need you to remember one thing.
This is it. It's showtime. One last moment of drama tonight. It's a clean start. There's a roar from the crowd. Fraser-Pryce is going to get there. What a performance.
Look into my eyes, you can see what I see. If you can say the world won't be the same without me, then we call that greatness. Ever wonder how the greats ever came great? I mean, really, what did they do? What was their mind state? See it from a different angle, seem a little different, ain't it? Both had the same canvas, came up with different painting. And it's very clear they all gotta be winners, 'cause the only way they can lose is when they give up. And when it comes to the pressures, it's another level. I swear, man, it's something special. We call that greatness, yeah, yeah. We call that greatness, yeah, yeah. Look into my eyes, you can see what I see. If you can say the world won't be the same without me, then you know that's greatness, yeah, yeah. We call that greatness, yeah, yeah. Step inside my shoes, take a walk where I've been. If they can say there'll never be another you again, then we call that
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, 5 world titles. Arguably the greatest 100-meter sprinter the world has ever seen, male or female.
By winning gold in 2019 and 2022, Fraser-Pryce became the most successful 100-meter runner in World Championships history with 5 gold medals, overtaking Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis, and Maurice Green, who all had 3. She will touch the track for one last time at the Paris Olympics, looking to solidify her claim to being the greatest 100-meter sprinter of all time. However, she'll be against the new face of track and field who will be standing in her way.